Yes, I'm trying to make a long distance call to England, and I'm just wondering what I need to do to make it. Okay. Now the number he's got here, can you identify whether I need to use all the numbers? He's got 078803252228. Oh, without the zero? Okay, thank you. Bye. Hello, Anthony. This is Dean. Yes, it is. Not bad. And yourself? Oh, is that right? Oh, oh, okay. Are you? You're very muffled and it's difficult to understand. Okay, so where did you? Are you in Crazy Cash Club by any chance? In Crazy Cash Club? So the so basically that's how you were put into the Ingresso under me was through Crazy Cash Club. Oh, well, that's in Crazy Cash Club. Yes, no, Crazy Cash Club has nothing to do with Ingresso, other than the fact that it's a feeder to there. Ingresso is totally independent. Yes, it's a company that's all is independent to Crazy Cash Club. Crazy Cash Club is simply a basically it's a group, okay, and that group then it it joins different programs, and Ingresso is one of those programs that it has joined. So the Ingresso one basically is a bunch of the internet tools that are available to carry on carry-on businesses, stuff like that. The Crazy Cash Club is also, like, it's got Business Blasters coming. You've probably heard of that. Business Blasters is coming online shortly. Well, there's Ingresso, which is one program, and then there's a different program called Business Blasters. That's correct. That's what they're launching. But Ingresso went ahead of them. Basically, Ingresso will provide you with a bunch of tools like autoresponders and web, funnels and all that kind of stuff. Whereas the Business Blasters, when it comes in, it's going to provide you with means of recruiting people. So they're kind of good. I like the Ingresso and the fact that it has these tools, and then it has a fairly decent compensation program with it. So, but basically, to do it, you've been in the Ingresso site then? What was that? So you signed up into Ingresso. You signed up into Ingresso. Right. Correct. So basically now what you need to do is you need to get yourself verified as the member, correct? Okay, so if you take a look at your front page there, like when you go in, the business itself, I think it's very good. I think it's very legitimate. The tools I think are okay. Again, it's pretty early to tell, but well, it's about 2 years old. They've been in business for about 10 years doing providing internet software and stuff. About 2 years ago, they started in South America building this tool pack, this suite of tools, and then they've in the last year they went into North America. So they've only been here in North America for about a year, and I'm not sure about where in England or any of that type of stuff as to what their involvement is there, but I think I think from the sounds of it, you'd be kind of in the beginning forefront of it. So are you on your front page now? I'm in Canada, yes. It is about 7:30 in the morning. Yes. Ingresso is not free, no. Okay, so basically there's a couple of things that you need to look at. There's a to maintain the program. There's an administration fee of $25 a month that comes into it. There is a little bit of product provided for that $25, but it's really not a whole lot. And then what they have is they have different business centers that you can get involved with, and you can buy in at different levels with those business centers. Did you get a link from me yesterday to go on to a webinar? No, it would have been 2 o'clock. It should be. Oh, it was 1 o'clock. Okay, your time. Yeah, which was 7 o'clock. Well, what time are you there? You're 2:35 in the afternoon. Because like that it should have been set for 2 o'clock. Like I'd set it for 7 o'clock my time. It should have been 2 o'clock in the afternoon for you. Oh, that you got it. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, no, that would have been right because I would have sent it. If you'd like to go to that webinar site and join in, it's mine actually. It's my own webinar. Yes, I'm actually talking on it right now. It's not very good. I'm not very good with it yet, but we might be. But I might be able to show you. You know, like I can show you some things there. Okay, are you there now? Do you see me? Have you gone on to the? Oh, I don't. What time did I send you the link? Just a minute. I'll have to go and see if I can find. I got so much stuff opened on my desktop right now that it's. I was just in there. No, there it is. Okay. It would have been around 4:39 my time. So add 7 hours. 4, 5. Yeah, so it'd been 10, 11:30 your time at night. Would you like me to send it to you again? Would you like me to send it to you again? Okay, I'll send it right now. Come on here. Oh, I sent you the wrong. Oh, I'm not used to this Google stuff, and it's ended up sending you the wrong one. Just a moment here. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna try sending it to you. Sending you this one. Okay, it should be sent to you here now. Hello? Yes? Well, I just sent, I think I sent the wrong one there. But in there, there should be, I think there was another one that I sent you. I sent you two emails. I just sent you two emails here. but there is a there's a URL at cybernetico.com/register new member. That might get a little bit convoluted. Yeah, it's part of the Ingresso package. That's correct. Yes, that's correct. But it's going to take quite a bit. It's going to, like, you're going to have to register to it, and then you're going to have to sign in on it. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But basically, what there is a like, from the perspective of the opportunities and stuff like that. You have this $25 a month maintenance fee that has to be paid monthly. You then you purchase the product, okay, and the product is purchased on the basis of a how shall we put it, as a business center, okay. So, like, they've got the entrepreneur one, which is a one-time fee of $50. They've got a specialist, which is a one-time fee of $100. A manager, which is a one-time fee of $300. Director is a one-time fee of $500. The vice president is $1,500, and executive is $3,500. Okay, so if you were to purchase, say, like I purchased the 50, 100, 300, and 500. So I put out, what was it, $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $950, and I purchased the first four of them. Okay, but what that does is it gives you the product to a certain level. Like, for instance, like with me buying all the way through up to the 500, I have 4,000 autoresponder subscribers capability. Okay. Okay. I also have access to all kinds of different things, like blogging. I have access to the cloud hosting. Like, you can host your information on the cloud. They have a cloud space for you. They have lead pages. They have this Cybernetico Live, which is the webinar programming and stuff. So all that stuff is available to you, and the level by which you can get it is how much you spend in it. But when you buy the business center, the 50, 100, 300, or 500, each one of those is a one-time purchase. Okay. What they do is they open up a matrix. So each one has their own matrix. And then what you do is you go about filling the matrix, and to fill the matrix, it's a 2x2 matrix, which means it takes six people to fill it. Okay, when they're filled, and you've got, like, they've got 6 people into it, the $50 one, for some reason they're not all, that's the one, it's the only one that's different. Like, the $100 one will pay you out $300. Okay, the $300 one will pay you out $900. The $500 or the director will pay you out $1,500. Okay, so but the $50 one will pay you out $125. It doesn't quite do the 3 times. Okay, so what you do is you basically, what you should be doing when you sign up into the thing is, number one, is that you need to get your identification in, like your government ID, sent in. Like, if you take a look at that front page on your opening page there, on your when you go into your Ingresso homepage, like you sign in on Ingresso, if you scroll down, there is a checklist there. I can't remember what they had there. Like mine's all checked because I've gone through and I've done it all. But like the profile has to have a name, you know, that type of stuff. It has to have an email address. It has to have a complete hello, hello, hello. Hello? Yes. So basically, you have to go through that checklist to make sure everything's done. And the last one is to make sure that you have the profile has a government photo ID. Okay, that all has to be filled in before you can receive any funds, and should be done before you actually do too much of anything. And then what you need to do is you need to then go in and purchase your monthly subscription, and then whatever business center you're going into. So that's basically it. And then what they suggest that you do, there's a if you go onto the top of your thing there under resources. Are you on your page? You see the resources up there? Okay, if you click on that, it brings, or if you just highlight it, they like you to work through the 30-day blueprint. So there's a video for they suggest one every day for 30 days. Well, I did it over a course of a week or something like that. Went through them all. Yes, you can actually, if you go under the webinar schedule, just under resources and webinar schedule. Well, you can join it, or right there, or you can actually view the last webinars. If you click on it, it gives you the That's me, yes, I believe. That's correct. Well, again, that was just me, and basically, I was just trying to figure out what I can do and what I cannot do with it. Okay, and it, you know, it would have worked okay, except that it's pretty much one way. What I'm finding, we couldn't communicate back and forth very well, at least from what I can tell here. Yeah. And basically, like if you were to sign in right now, I'm actually broadcasting right now. I think I've got I've got a friend of mine that was on it as well, but we're not. He can't communicate back to me, and he doesn't appear on my list here. But I'm sorry. Yes, I believe if you click on that link, you have to put your name and email on it, and then it'll send you an actual link to join the webinar. Oh, yeah. You see my picture? Okay. Well, Dave is the yeah, for some reason. But anyhow, it seems to be quite a little bit of a lag. Anyhow, that's oh, okay. So Dave is there. He's watching what's going on. And listening in while we're talking on the phone here. Well, you're the first one. I created this just for you. Okay, so like that's the flexibility that we have with it. You do your own webinar, yes. You see me now? Do you see me now? Hmm. You see the live chat on the right hand side. Go ahead and type into that. Type something in there. It doesn't show you as a viewer yet. Right. Right. But anyhow, that's kind of basically what's there. I can actually send you this this URL. I'll actually do that right now. Well, it's not a URL. It's actually I copied it down and made it as a an actual uh, file, a PDF. And what I can do is I can what I can do is I can forward you this thing here, and I'll actually forward you. No, I'll just forward you this, basically showing you what the different programs are and stuff. I know when I went into it, it took me quite a bit of time to figure out what was going on with it and how it was working. But I basically had purchased those different like I purchased the first four. Now, what I would suggest doing, if you're interested, if you like, you're interested in continuing on, correct? You'll need to do the $25, and then you'll also need to do one of the other ones, which is 50, 100, 300, or 500. Okay, yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, what you need to do is take a look at it. You go into it at whatever level you can, but you probably want to go at the highest level because obviously the $50 only produces $125 once you put your 6 people into it. But if you but if for the same amount of work, $300 would produce you, let's say, produce you $900. So it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of one of these things that yes, you can start lower, but if you can start a little bit higher, you'll actually get into the money quicker. And it's only 6 people. Now, it's not 6 people that you have to sponsor. It's 6 people that have to come into it, whether it comes from Crazy Cash Club, you know, or what's that? Oh, yes. Exactly. Exactly. But the other way around, if you can come up with $100, then $300 will grow. Will every time you cycle, every time there's 6 people, it'd be 300. Yes. No, that'd be good. Okay. What I'll do is I'll send you this. I'll send you a copy of the business centers and stuff like that. I'll send that to you, and actually I'll send you the PowerPoint presentation as well. Do you have access to PowerPoint on your computer? PowerPoint? Okay, I'll send you a copy of that as well, because I took and downloaded that to save you trying to find it. But get going on your blueprint, like on that 30-day blueprint. Like once you've got all your information in place and getting started, get started on your 30-day blueprint. It's basically it's a video series. If you like, remember what I told you at the top there, under just a minute, under resources, yes, and then about 3 or 4 links down, it was 30-day blueprint. There's basically you can start on day 1 and you work your way through all the way through to day 30. Okay, and there's good information. It's a little bit of a hype stuff, but it is. I picked up some new stuff on while I was listening through on it, so it is relatively good. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Okay. Can you which? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure that'll be on that webinar. I generally watch the webinars after they've been recorded. Like I'll generally watch the recording of it because I can't get to the live webinars. Well, again, I have to be here. I would have to set it up again. Yeah, no, I will. I will talk to you again. But if you have any questions, just drop me an email, and we'll see what we can do for you. Start working your way through. There's all kinds of videos and stuff like that will help you out in about the products and stuff like that, as you've probably already started to find out. Okay. Not a problem. It was a pleasure talking with you. Let's hope so. Their biggest key, and Ingress's biggest thing is that we build a strong business, and the strong business isn't that we go out and recruit a whole hundreds of people. It's that we go out and basically get our front line, which is, you know, maybe six people, something like that, and then we help them get their 6 people. Okay, excellent. We'll talk to you later. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Hi, Dave. Do you want to give me a call? Just call me on my home number, 968-2882. Hello. Kind of a failure it turned out to be, I guess, eh? Did something else come up in place? Just let me do it. Just let me do it again here, because I basically what I was trying to do was bring up. It's a screen. They call it a screen share? And is this what happened? Basically, yeah, we're delayed. Okay, okay. Well, I can turn myself off too. I Okay, so yeah, basically that's what I was wanting to show him, but I'll email it to him so does it now. Oh, is it blurry? Yeah, it's I understand it's a little hard to see. Yeah, it's cut off because it's too large. Um, okay, right. Yeah, so eventually, yeah, URL. Oh, but that Cybernetical, the thing, the one for the chat. Yeah, no, that's not the one I want you to go to. Yes, 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 yeah. Now, if you take a look at the top right-hand corner, there is there's some flags there. You can turn it to English, but the login, I've just basically this thing all started in South America and has just been translated up. So you're going to find that there's spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes and stuff like that because the translation doesn't always come into the play of it. But what I can do is I can send you the your passwords and the actual site and stuff like that. I'll do that. I'll do that here in a few minutes, so you've got it. Yeah, you can take a look at it. That thing that I was talking about, the 30-day blueprint. That's probably something that you would find beneficial over some time. And like I was telling him, the business blasters is going, like, in the end we can actually probably hire them to actually do all our marketing for us. So it's kind of one of those things. Like right now, the way that I set this one up is that you're on your own with the Ingresso. I probably shouldn't have done that, but on the other side of it, it was because of the I didn't understand everything that was going on, but because of the way that they put us into this Ingresso, I thought this was the way that we had to go. But having done it, basically, there should be some movement starting to happen over some time with help from Crazy Cash Club. With the fact that we're in the top 5% of it, they'll be doing some advertising for us, and that kind of stuff. So, but like I had one guy come in, and I think he must have been from France, and I don't think he spoke any English, because I tried contacting him and stuff, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet. So it's kind of like, okay, if you're not interested, that's fine. But yeah, no, if I can send you the information there. Okay. Okay. Well, thanks, Dave. So sorry, it was probably not as profitable as I would hope. No, exactly. Okay.